Welcome to PT Mercator Services Indonesia. Overseas Employment Services. Professionalism, transparency and innovation. We believe one's top solution integrated training center. The biggest training center in ASEAN. PT Mercator, established in 2006, is dedicated to overseas employment for the cruise line or hospitality industry with a concern for working in a transparent environment between all parties involved. We do consider this as a key to ensure a high quality of service, whereas proper ethics are sometimes lacking in this specific business environment. Our prime goal is to assist our principals in selecting the very best qualified personnel and to supply a highly professional level of service to cruise line operator, hoteliers, offshore and shipping industry in general, as well as a support service to the selected personnel. The true sense of hospitality, the natural kindness and legendary smiles of the Indonesian people are highly appreciated qualities that make them suitable to assimilate with any work environment. Today, we are recognized for supplying crew that are easy to adapt in a multinational team environment, especially in the hospitality branch. Our candidates have high professional backgrounds that are constantly updated by mandatory training sessions in our own training facility, Mercator Cruise and Hospitality Training Center. During the pre-selection process, we perform all necessary investigations to ensure that the mentioned former experiences and educational records are sound. We also check the performance by means of specific tests before deploying any candidate to our principals. Indonesian government recruitments. The Ministry of Manpower is the ruling entity for our activity. Mercator Recruitment Agency is registered by the authorities and has received all the required licenses and registrations. This ensures that all the legal procedures are fully met to send Indonesian personnel overseas, and guarantees the rights of the employees, as well as reminding them of their obligations. Mercator Recruitment Agency is duly mandated to act on behalf of any principals for any administration matters, and may commit in their behalf to fulfill all the applicable legal recruitments. The agency premises. The premises are covering an area 2,500 sqm, divided between the agency operation and the Mercator Training Center, occupying 2 floors of one of the buildings of the National Marine Academy Center in Jakarta. It includes logistics and operation offices, candidate and employees guest relation counter. The training center comprises the following: computerized language media facility, kitchen, gallery practical training facility, restaurants and bar practical training facilities, mock-up bedroom, cabins for housekeeping practical training, reception counter for practical front desk training, 15 classrooms for lectures and tests. The selection process. In order to optimize the selection and fulfill all the recruitment criteria, we have set some application processing procedures, checking thoroughly all supplied documents on former education, previous experience and training records. Additional documents might be requested for sensitive positions, such as references that are controlled directly, in order to ensure the competency of the candidates. Professional attitude testing following the standard by principals when requested. Update and refresher courses are mandatory prior to any deployment. Some additional training might be requested by principals and provided on our premises. Medical check is mandatory and performed in an approved medical center. Controls include, among other, a chest X-ray and blood HIV test. Interview for shortlisted new candidates are candidates applying in a new position would mandatorily be held with a member of the management. A set of professional skill and aptitude are used during the process. These tests can also be specific from each principal, thus answering their particular needs. Sometimes backed up by their own training program is requested. The size of our training facilities, the largest available among Jakarta agents, allows the conducting of these programs. The employment contracts. Mercator recruitment agent will negotiate all the terms with potential candidates on behalf of the principal. Contracts are validated upon an authorized signature and are duly formalized on board the vessels or upon arrival in the hotels, and remain in force until the end as specified in the terms of the contract. The period of wage compensation is at the discretion of the principal, though it is normally paid twice monthly throughout the term of the contract. Vacation pay normally 1 month's pay after 1 year or 10 months continuous employment. The wages are paid following the principal's operating procedures. We recommend that one part is paid monthly directly to the employee, and the part dedicated to the family is paid through the agent following each employee's instructions. The medical and death insurances are mandatory, and the cost borne by the principals, following their prevailing policy. Transportation. ONCW selected applicants are hired and confirmed to job a hotel or ship. Mercator RECUITMENT agent initiates the flight reservations and will advise the principal by fax of the names, positions and details of the flight destination. Upon arrival, the principal will arrange for the crew members to be met and transported to the hotel and ship, where the principal may have specific requirements concerning the flight details or other arrangements. These will be implemented accordingly. At the end of the contract, the principal will organize the airline reservation for the repatriation under the terms set between the two parties.